Welcome to the Survival Gearless video series. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than I've done in the past. And this is not about being prepared for an emergency. This is sort of more of a home project that if you're a prepper, this would be right up your avenue. This is turning this apple juice into apple cider that contains alcohol. And we're going to do it right in this jug. It is super easy. You can use any apple juice. Mott's, Treetop, this stuff from Sprouts. You just have to make sure your apple juice, doesn't have any potassium metasulfate in it because that will kill your yeast. So what you're going to do is basically dump your yeast, and you can really use almost any yeast. This is a white wine yeast that will pick up more of the fruit notes out of it, I hope. And dump it in there and let it ferment. And then you want to transfer it into a container that you can use and drink it. So this is what I use. This is from Treetop apple juice. I use a Cote Blanc, sort of a champagne yeast. And it is dry. It tastes a lot like champagne. It doesn't have a lot of fruit notes to it. It's okay. That's why I'm going to try this one and try a different yeast on it. So it's super simple. All you have to do is we open up the apple juice. And we are going to put in our yeast. And this is Lalavin QA23 yeast. You can buy these on Amazon. Ship them right to your house. Some of them are more expensive than others, but it basically looks like bread yeast. And all you have to do is pour your yeast in. You probably don't have to do all of it for this gallon jug, but I'm going to. We're going to close this back up. Then I'm going to shake the yeast in here and mix it all up. Okay, it's a little chunky in there, but that's all right. They'll get going on eating that sugar. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a special airlock to the top of this apple juice because that will keep out any of the contaminants as the yeast eats all the sugar in here, and the byproduct's going to be carbon dioxide, and you'll end up blowing this lid off. So that's why you put this vapor lock on here. You can buy these on Amazon. They're super cheap, or you can even use a balloon if you want to go even cheaper. So I'm going to stop the camera, put this thing on because I got to put it on the ground and wedge it in there, and I'll show you how it looks afterwards. And then we'll probably have this starting to bubble as soon as probably tomorrow morning or even tonight. Okay, I have the airlock put on, and basically it is just a piece of, it's plastic, and you put water inside of it so no air can get down and through and into your apple cider. And then this is just basically a plastic sort of plunger. It's kind of a hard plastic. I had to wedge it in there, but that's not coming out. And basically as the yeast eats all the sugar in here, it's going to put out carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide is going to come up through here and bubble out. So about, probably tonight, I'll probably start seeing some bubbles start coming out of this. And this whole gallon jug will be fermented in less than a week. And then I'll transfer it into here and leave all the leaves behind, which is all the old yeast will be settled down at the bottom of this container. And then I can just wash it out and use it again. But super simple. All you have to do is sanitize these, not sterilize, sanitize your pieces. And your plastic, you can use beer bottles if you have a crimper that you can put beer tops on. But I find this simple. I drink enough Diet Coke that I have these laying around, so I use them to sanitize them. I'll start another video when we start seeing this bubbling, and then we'll try the end product. Okay, it's been about 36 hours, and I'm going to go in here and show you that it is starting to bubble. That's carbon dioxide being released by the yeast after it's eating all the sugar. Definitely have a kind of a head going on there. It will start bubbling probably more vigorously in the next, probably by the end of today. It will be bubbling even faster. But it's got a pretty good little bubble going. There goes some more. So we're on our way.